Are you ready for the ultimate bikepacking weekend adventure? Join us for an unforgettable self-supported bikepacking trip through Southwest Virginia. The Grayson Gravel Pie Bikepacking Adventure travels along the Virginia Creeper Trail, the beautiful gravel roads of Grayson County, Virginia, and the New River Trail. All lodging and camping arrangements are included, along with daily routes and guides riding along with you. This self-supported adventure offers resupply opportunities every 20 miles for your food and water needs. Find out more at graveltraveldirt.com.
You're listening to Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt.
Hello, friend. I'm Brian.
Hello, friend. I'm Joey.
I'm Jess. Hello.
It's going to be one of those nights, huh? Okay, that's fine.
No, that's one of Joey's nights, not one of my nights.
It is going to be a Joey night. Everybody, this is episode 211 of Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt. If you're new here, this is the podcast where we talk about gravel bikes, adventure biking, bike packing, bike camping, or just playing bikes. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Chipotle was delicious for dinner. Today was your fundraiser.
Yes, St.
Now,
Jude fundraiser.
Will you be able to tell at some point how many thousands of dollars Chipotle is donating?
In 5 days, we will
5 days?
see. It's 33% of what we sell.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah, so it's actually a little bit higher than most companies.
That
because,
is really good.
Most companies are like 25%, 20%, 10%. So Chipotle was a prime deal when I got that.
So,
if you go to Greenwave, they'll get real high for you.
Everybody's always hanging out right in front of that place. So it is March, which means it's the beginning, if I understand it correctly, of the push for St. Jude fundraising, right? Wasn't it like you took a couple of months off and then it like starts over again in like February,
yes,
March?
Like it's technically the registration is closed.
Okay.
For the races. So when you actually register for the race when you sign up to start fundraising.
Okay. Let's hit it hard. Since we're talking about St. Jude, where can people go if they missed out on delicious Chipotle, giving them the opportunity to give to St. Jude for you? Where can they go and do that now?
Stay tuned. I don't know.
Oh, we don't have that
It's not open yet. No.
Didn't we have like a little short URL or something at one point?
We did, but that was for the one for Memphis.
2022.
So that was for 2022. So
okay.
We'll do the next one for 2023 whenever it opens soon.
Let's get that so that we can
tell
going. All the people about it, because that money that we're getting ready to save them with discount codes is what they should actually be putting straight into St. Jude.
Exactly.
Because we do have some really great discount codes on either the Salt Stick website or the Joe J Bar website. When you reach the checkout, use the code LOVEYOUBUY. It takes 20% off all your items. Over at Cutaway USA, use the discount code GTD20 to take 20% off your order. And if you are in the market for a new hydration pack, please check out Orange Mud and use the discount code FF23RAINS to take 15% off your order there. All of those discount codes and the links will be in the show notes.
It works on Osprey packs too.
Does it really?
Nope.
No, why would it do that? Well, you sell Osprey packs at the shop, I know. So Osprey's a good brand. I have 3 or 4 of them, actually. I got a big one that I used the only time I ever used it. I had like a really big one for
Big Jim
for Grand Canyon when I did that Grand Canyon tour. So, what are you drinking tonight, Joey?
Earl Grey.
Nice.
Not an alcoholic.
Nobody got me anything, so I'm over here parched.
What's it with you two? I got to do everything around here.
You do, yes, that's true.
You just got to get up.
That's absolutely true. So anyway, I haven't got a chance to say how is it. We haven't done this like here, and you haven't been with us, Jess, in like a week because I was in Pennsylvania last week and we had talked to Dave and we did the Zoom thing, which turned out pretty good, I thought.
It was great.
It's nice to be back in the kitchen.
Go up there to record.
It's a very he's got a nice, very professional recording studio. I felt like a pro. I felt so pro sitting up in with Dave Pryor doing a podcast. It was like, oh,
that's royalty.
Yeah, exactly. So it is good to be all back together. I very much like that. I always miss it when we're not here.
Blake's here.
That's okay. He might actually be a little louder upstairs barking than he is down here barking. I'm not sure.
I don't hear him.
Okay, we'll go with that. What's going on in your world? What have you been up to, Jessica?
Well, I've been teaching 8th grade math.
I bet you that's fun.
That's very fun. It is March, so March is the longest month for educators. So,
Why is that?
oh my God, there's no
holidays.
there's holidays. Spring break is soon, but
They're
it's
getting ready.
too
They're
far
getting
away.
antsy for that summer weather.
Testing starts. Oh my goodness. Every day we're like, just another day in March. Like, you know, it's like that meme with the dog and the hat, and he's like, I'm fine. And he's sitting there in the background, like on fire. Like, that's how I view public education right now for me.
So that's it. That's all. You're not doing that.
Well, we've been doing CrossFit 2 days a week. We've been doing.
How's that going for you?
Fine. How's it been going for
I
you?
come out very sore every day. It takes me like 2 days to recover from it. I'm not lying. It's
my knee was in a little bit of pain, but I don't know if that's from running or if that's just from knee pain. So I don't know.
So that everybody knows, Jessica and I and several of our Solomon's Island cycling buddies are doing a CrossFit class for how many? Like 18 weeks? Not 18 weeks. 18 classes. So like 9
classes.
weeks.
So like 9 weeks.
Up at CrossFit Merit in Prince Frederick, which is a great little. Jason's got a great place there.
Yeah, he's super nice about it. He's super
really
nice
cool.
about everything.
Yeah, super cool. I was trying to hang from the bar, and I was just excited that I was actually able to get high up enough up to grab a hold of the bar. And then I did exactly what he told me not to do. Was I started swinging, and then I couldn't get down. So anyway, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing CrossFit.
You got weak knees too?
Yeah, I got bad knees. I got one that's really bad from when I blew it up. I got problems all over the place. What's going on in your world, Joey?
Well, I got a sore throat. That's about it.
Stay over
No,
there.
I'm just kidding. No, we've been busy at the store, and I don't think anything exciting's happened. Had some good mountain bike rides. Had some big turnouts on those, but rodeo update is I'm going to spend half a Friday doing my rebuild.
And this is on the bike that you got from Matt.
This is the Rust Flanimal.
Yep.
I got my wide industry box shows up tomorrow. My rims are already here. My handlebars are here. I'm going to take the flat bar setup and put it on the Libre.
Now, I have a question, though. I was thinking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Did that Flanimal, even since it came from Matt and you got it like from him, did it still come with an instruction manual so you would know how to work on it? Sorry, Jessica.
Things I don't use. No.
So is all of that going to be ready for Croatan? Are you going to show
I'm
it
going to
off?
ride it Saturday.
Okay.
This Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I didn't do like a big, like I posted it on Instagram yesterday, but I'll do like my real build, like the full build.
You haven't posted quite yet like they've been very distant photos.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of know what you're looking at if you're,
Somewhat cryptic,
So you're gonna do like a whole like photo spread.
I
like,
thought about
Mike Honcho.
leaving it, full spread, center spread. Leaving it Matt's way for Croatan, but that was Matt's setup.
Yeah.
I figured maybe I should just do Joey's setup.
Make it yours.
Yeah,
Make it yours.
I thought it'd be fun to do that for Matt, but like I said, that was Matt's idea. That was Matt's not love child. That sounds bad. That was Matt's like build.
This is baby.
Which is special.
This is baby. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to copy that. So
Yeah.
I'm still keeping the chrome look. I'm
Mhm.
like really chroming it.
Okay.
But I needed like my crank and stuff. He has a 175 on there. I ride 165s, even though I'm like 6 foot.
Okay.
I hate 175 cranks.
That seems like a long crank. I'm on 172.
72.5. That's about average. I like going down to 165s.
Really?
Yeah.
You like to spin a little faster. Is that the end
I
result?
would have
on
went
that?
down to 160s with Appleman. Those beautiful cranks. They actually had on one of the rodeos. But that's like
So
that's high dollar. White Industries is expensive, but they're running a shop promotion for February that I took advantage.
nice.
So I went smaller on that.
Now, from what I've heard you say, the plan is to keep that, obviously keeping that rust color, then marry it with the chrome. So it's going to look like an old hot rod that hasn't been painted.
Yeah.
So that the engine is fine on the inside, but that L side's got a little rust on it. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's going to be hot. I like that.
Yeah. So Friday is like 2 wheel builds, bike build, all kinds of stuff going on with that.
Okay.
So, and then hopefully it doesn't fall apart next Saturday.
Boy, that would.
If it does, I'll
hike a bike back.
Yeah.
It'll happen pretty
I'll
quick.
Uber.
Do they have Ubers? I bet you they do.
Probably.
Have to. It's like
I know
resort
some
area.
people down in Swansboro.
Yeah.
Get old Captain Perry.
Yeah.
I know no friends in Swansboro.
You have lots of friends in Swansboro at the time of the Croatan Buck 50.
There we go.
Literally, Swansboro is full of friends of Jess.
Yeah.
FOJs, friends of Jess. What's going on with Libre? I see you got that on your list.
Oh, like I said, I'll take my flat bar components from that and keep that a flat bar.
So the Libre is going to be the flat bar?
Yeah, and then I'll figure out what I want to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're basically flip-flopping between the Flanimal and
Just
the
some
Libre.
parts, literally just like the
Oh,
axis,
Okay.
the
Gotcha.
shifters, derailleur.
Gotcha.
Not even the cassette. It's chain, derailleur, shifters.
Okay. So my 105, I'm very much enjoying that electronic 105 shifting, and I have discovered that I got about 600 miles before it needed to be charged.
I think we topped it off too.
And that charge is on the charge is on the bottom piece.
The derailleur.
It's got independent battery level notifications for the shifters with the coin cell batteries, and the battery, I guess it's down in the tube.
Yeah.
That controls everything else. And it's just the one in the tube that needed to be charged.
Those shifters will last like a year.
Okay.
That's about average.
Yeah. And you were asking me, it's like if I thought running the Bluetooth actually made
You need to run the Bluetooth to check battery.
That's what I said. Yeah,
It does drain it quicker, but that's the only way to tell.
It's the only way to tell that it's
Unless
where
you
it's
do
at.
the lights, yeah.
Okay. I don't even know how to check the lights.
Yeah.
So it took me forever to find the cord. Remember you gave me the cord?
Oh yeah, and then I ordered. Well, you can have that one. I say I have one you got to buy, but you can keep that one.
Okay.
It showed up last week.
Okay. So I still need that one little piece. I think it's funny that you can buy the derailleur, but they don't include the charger cable.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Make any sense.
I feel like when you buy that kit now,
they're following the Apple model of
you need to buy. If you buy the battery and derailleur, you're gonna need it anyway. So
that's okay. It is what it is. You know, it's fine. So all of my bikes now I think are in pretty tip top shape. I just got the working back.
your stump jumper.
That's not in bad shape. It just needs to be cleaned up. I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about the fact that I need to pull that out. I've had some like stupid close road calls of late. Kind of last one kind of spooked me. Coming across of when I come north and I turn off of Route 4 onto Sawmill and you make that left-hand turn.
Yeah.
Lady coming straight out across, never even looked, and just literally I was almost a hood ornament right in the center of Route 4, and that one spooked me. That one spooked me bad. So, but I mean, I think that's just the nature of the beast. It's spring, it's early, and they're not used to seeing bikes on the road, and we're out there doing a thing, and they're just not paying any attention. So, you want to do Strava Club?
Yeah.
Let's do Strava Club.
How long do dogs bark before they stop?
Let's find out.
Curtis Alia from Alexandria, Virginia with 218.2.
Job, Curtis.
Good job, Curtis.
Salvatore
Sal.
from
Sayreville, Joey.
Sayreville, Jersey with 133.1. And then Jan, not from the office, but Jan Waldron.
Just thinking that.
From Richmond, Virginia with 173.1.
Good job, Jan.
Even with the warm weather, we were only at 120.2 for.
It's
top
surprising.
100,
It's
yeah.
creeping up a little bit, but it hasn't. We haven't seen that big jump yet.
Do we just stay at 894?
Nope,
We
we are
didn't lose-
up.
Oh,
We actually picked up
two.
four, because it had fallen down to like 890, I think.
Oh,
So this week I was very excited to see the jump to 894.
Wow.
Yeah, right. I'm not sure who the influencer is out there that's getting a job done, but somebody's out there telling everybody to go over to the
hate it.
Strava Club.
I'm so tired of influencer life.
Is it a real thing? I thought it was just sort of like a thing people use to make fun. Is it really a real
No, that's
thing?
like what people call their jobs.
Wow.
They actually have now like classes, like influencers, social media classes for marketing. I mean, think about where marketing has gone from.
Okay. I get it, I guess. It's
And people have like 100,000 followers for the dumbest crap.
what would be
Why are we on this old man tangent?
Well, I
What?
realize
Did I take us there? Who? Me? Am I the drama, Jess?
Strava.com/clubs/gravel-travel-dirt.
Come and join us there. So have you guys seen that the Philly Bike Expo is moved?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey and I were
And-
talking about that at breakfast the other morning.
Yeah.
Was it March or was it the same weekend as Monster
It's-
Cross or Croatan possibly?
It's going to be so. They usually happen in November, like late October, early November. And I was actually talking to somebody earlier this year. It was probably Mark or maybe Bina about trying to pin. And they hadn't pinned it down yet, but it sounded like they wanted to make a big move to kind of change things up.
Yeah.
So they are now a spring event, which I think is kind of cool. I think it's going to be fun to start the season seeing all those good people instead of ending the season, because it always felt like it was, you know what I'm saying? It always feels like it was like the thing.
Yeah, March 16th to the 17th. That's Croatan weekend.
Yeah, that's the
That
Well.
is always that, because usually like events fall on like the same weekend of the same month and stuff.
I think there's always going to be some kind of thing that it's going to conflict with. And for that one, for us, I mean, I know where I'm going. I'm going to go ride my bike. But I think from their perspective, it being a March spring thing is a good idea. You know, you're always going to have some sort of an event that you're going to conflict with, no matter what, when you're trying to make a change like that. So we'll see. We'll see.
you need to add an extra week to every month.
Who knows? You know, Matt has always been a big presence at the Philly Bike Expo. And with those same dates, they may have consulted with him. Matt may be thinking about switching his date up a little bit next year for Croatan Buck 50. Would surprise me. Maybe we can pin him down on that. Ask him about that this weekend, next weekend, whenever the weekend is. So, speaking of Croatans, coming up next week.
Is it?
What's or not like this weekend, but the following week. It's like 10 days from now.
Matt told me you cannot cram for the bike test today. What did we talk about?
Cram.
So I can't just start riding my bike today.
He's like, you can't. And he's like, sometimes you just can't cram for the bike test. Like, you can't just start riding now and expect to do 150 in like
Chris.
5 hours.
Or Chris.
Yeah.
But he'll be
But
fine.
the way he worded it was like, that's the best way to put it.
You can't cram for a
You
bike
can't
test.
cheat and you can't cram.
It's the truth. It's the truth. You got to put in the miles if you're going to want to earn the smiles down there in the sand of the National Forest of Eastern North Carolina. That's the way that's going to have to be. What is our plan, though? We're turn 2. We're locked in on turn 2.
Turn
So
2, Ricky.
friends, come find us at turn 2. I'm bringing T-shirts to sell, so that'll be a thing. I'm gonna have a bunch of T-shirts, the green ones, the little slogan ones. Have a bunch of those. What else are we gonna have?
I'm going to bring white shirts and water.
And you can we spray you with a hose?
That's the point, yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I hope we'd get the crowd. We might need crowd control. The cops might show up for that one. So we're gonna have all that going on. Turn 2, find us. There's just so many people that are going. There's just so many
gonna be
people
ridiculous.
that are going. I wanted to do a quick recap on some of the things that Matt sent through in an email with some changes. I know you've probably, if you're a loyal listener, you heard Matt talk about some of this stuff, but some of it's new. In-person swag and number pickup is Friday 12 to 7 and Saturday 6 to 10. Remember that the race starts this year on the backstretch pit lane, and you're heading out the turn 4 main gate. He's got staggered starts. The Buck 50 starts at 8. The Buck starts at 9. The 50 starts at 10:30. You can utilize a drop bag system for the Buck and the Buck 50. You drop your bags off on the tarps at the Speedway Saturday before 7:30, and they will be available for you at the aid station. And he gave an example of what you should make that look like. A clear bag with whatever you need in it, like a giant Ziploc bag, is probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, remember to pick it up when you're done.
It's going to be up to you to know your bag. They're not marking them. Another difference this year, that the Moonshiners bar in the center of the Speedway is going to be open for drinks and Speedway food Friday 12 to 7 and Saturday all day. He said, bring money for this. And I meant to ask him if that means cash or if that means it's an extra additional cost, which is kind of obvious. I wasn't sure if it's like they're not going to be swiping cards if you need to have cash. So when he said bring money for this, I'm not sure if his inflection was the fact that it's not included or if they actually need hard green cash. So last minute update on Sector 4 and Wolf Swamp.
A lot for.
Yeah, a lot for. On Lot 4, there are several mud holes, and I've seen pictures from them. Some of the folks at the Outsiders actually posting some stuff on their Instagram, which is a great follow if you don't do that already. The Outsiders on Instagram is a great place to keep up with those guys, which is kind of cool. It's always a fun ride. There are several very large mud holes on Sector 4 that are all the way across the road. Subject to conditions, water level, and vehicle traffic, be prepared to dismount and navigate on foot. The rest of Sector 4 or Lot 4 is in great shape and very rideable. I think anything would be an improvement from 2022. We were talking about that earlier, though. Do you remember, Jess, you'll remember this. Last year with Sector 4, the later in the day it got, the better the conditions were because so many bikes had been through and made lines. So where it was very kind of soft and mushy early in the day, it turned into something really great. So the only aid station is on Black Swamp Road. It's 23 miles out from the Speedway. And for you 50 riders, this is your turnaround point. You are going to turn right into the parking lot, go around the parking lot loop, and then back out onto Black Swamp Road, turning left. The Buck riders, on your first lap, the 60-mile Duck Pond lap, you must go into the aid station on the way out. And upon exit of the parking lot, make a right onto Black Swamp Road. So you're going through the aid station to do that little loop up around Duck Pond. Then for the Buck 50s on the way out, you must go into the aid station. But on the way back, for both the Buck 50 and the Buck riders, going back through the aid station is optional. Drop bags are going to be for the Buck and the Buck 50 riders at the aid station. And keep in mind that you will pass the aid station, Buck and Buck 50 riders. Count it 4 times. So your drop bag could have a lot of goodies. If you need something special, then that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
4 times for flow.
Hooray! Hooray! Let's see. What else was new? So keep in mind, folks, there is no personal support allowed on the course or at the Black Swamp aid station during the event. Personal support, though, is allowed at the Speedway during the Buck and the Buck 50 laps in the pit lane cooler area. We need to talk about that. We're gonna have to have some coolers, some stuff.
I don't know. I'm only doing 1 lap, so
okay. Well, I need cooler. Cooler pits are encouraged to help you control your hydration and nutrition. Bring your own cooler with that and leave it along the pit lane white wall. The race is flat, but we will have wind, guaranteed. It's going to be harder and faster than you expect. Prepare hydration and nutrition accordingly. Any questions so far, class? Is this like, I'd be a good teacher, wouldn't I? Except all the 8th graders would have like thrown pencils and stuff at me by now.
Pages of this. Hold on, everybody. Get another drink.
Holy moly.
This year, the swag bag includes your Croatan Buck 50 shirt, a hat, Rich Supply socks, and, the drum roll please, a pair of Goodar sunglasses in your bag. So that's pretty exciting.
That's a pretty good swag bag.
Yeah, it is, right? We've always talked about that. He does them best. He does them absolutely spot on. No water bottles I see this year in the swag bag. Remember, I still use the water bottles that he gave out last year. And I always give Matt kudos for the fact that he understands that you need to have matching water bottles. So you have to give somebody 2 water bottles. Otherwise, you're just giving them something that's going to sit in their closet. In their cupboard.
Something to talk about.
In their cupboard. What else do we got? Going to be lots of goodies for sale. Cutaway has those 3 different jerseys, vintage Croatan Buck 50 racing t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, water bottles, blah, 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 on down the line. On course, bring your cell phone. Cell phone service is actually pretty good. And if you need to do it, Matt in his email sent you the race director's phone number or the EMS number if you need it. But it is very remote. Very remote. So help is not coming straight away. So if you need help, you need to call to get people on their way. Camping opens up Friday for Friday night and Saturday night. Camp outside the Speedway in the grass parking areas with a car or a tent. You can also come inside the Speedway and park or camp inside the designated areas, which would be turn 2 for us. Podiums are post-race starting 30 minutes after the top 5s arrive. So there's no waiting around. There's no like waiting till the end of the day for podiums, which can be kind of like crazy obnoxious. So podiums are going to happen 30 minutes after the final top 5 person arrives back. Keep in mind, this is not a race to just show up, race, and then leave. Come on out early, hang out afterward, and stay and enjoy the weekend. Was that a really good Croatan Buck 50 recap? Did I do a really good job?
It was okay.
Think so?
Sure.
You needed that Carolina twang in it.
I should have called in Savannah Man.
Yeah.
I should have called up Savannah Man.
I'm marking our spots
that's
now.
old school. That's old school right there. So that's about all we've got sort of to recap this week. Is anything else that you guys know of? Industry? Jess, I know you're very plugged into the bike industry these days. Is there anything?
No, Mid-South is next weekend. That's pretty exciting.
Yep.
I know that a few of our friends are headed out there, so that's
I was
pretty
wondering
cool.
who do we know anybody that?
Rachel Sage is going out there.
Okay.
I know some people from the Cat Camp group, Melon and Base Miles, are going out, so that's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Nice.
Anyone and everyone.
Anyone and everyone, if you're going to be there.
Yeah, I
Good.
think that's cool.
Cynthia going out for Mid-South?
Yep.
Is she? Wasn't sure. I don't think I've seen her post anything on that. So I wasn't quite sure about that. Joey, inside information, inside baseball on the bike world. Can you share anything you're not supposed to? That was what we would. That's what everybody tunes in to listen to.
Things are up, things are down, things are in, things are out. Actually, I
Sounds
saw
like a Dr. Seuss book.
I'm very excited to
I
get my hands
saw-
on Pathfinders and my cutout.
Yeah, we got S-Works Pathfinders in. I saw a very cool bike that's launching March 28th from Specialized. I don't know what day that is.
Okay.
Like, doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
Maybe Tuesday. It might be a Tuesday.
That's when Stuart's father left.
Okay, so I know what he's talking about. Is this, you can give no details on this bike quite yet?
Nope.
Can you give the discipline that the bike will be? Is it a road bike, a mountain bike, a gravel bike?
Can't tell anyone, but we ordered a bunch of them.
Will it have a motor?
No.
Okay. I'm playing 20 questions.
It's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My friend Gwen Jorgensen moved from being specialized, a specialized
She
person.
needs to move
Ambassador,
into wherever her degree was, like an office.
Ooh.
She won gold in Rio for triathlon.
Okay.
But Gwen Jorgensen moved from being a specialized ambassador athlete to now a Cannondale athlete.
Okay.
So I called Joey immediately while my oatmeal was
So-
being made. And Joey started laughing because he was like, ah.
What happened was that was the launch of the new Super 6 Evo from Cannondale, and that's the bike she was riding. So it was she killed two birds with one stone. It's the most she's accomplished in 4 years.
Ouch. Ouch. Wow.
No,
You know, she did have 2 kids, so, you know.
Okay, I joke with Jess about this. The rise and fall of Gwen Jorgensen is she won gold. She was a great triathlete. Decided to not do that anymore.
Well, that's
Tried
I'll
running,
give her
thought she'd
credit
be
for
tip
that.
of the spear and got destroyed. And then
She
she
tried, she
she
ran
kept
for Nike
moving.
for a little bit.
Then they're like, "You're not that good." And then she got bumping down and trying different stuff to find anything to fit in. She's like, I was good at triathlon, so she's back. So hopefully she does well.
Okay, so she's come full circle.
Yes, this is just an inside joke between me and Jess.
Okay, she's come full circle.
Yes.
So she's still a world-class athlete, something that
And had 2 kids, you know.
along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Just along
you
the
know.
way, just popped out a couple of
She,
puppies.
You
like-
might
along the
win
way.
like the Annapolis Triathlon. You never know. The little sprint.
Ouch. He's brutal. You're brutal. That's, I give it to you. Anything else? Any other inside baseball that you want to tease us with that you can't actually really share anything?
I don't know. I just run a bike shop. I'm not like
No,
R&D.
you don't just run a bike shop. You're like in the know on a lot of
I
stuff.
know, but
Doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell
I didn't know
probably
SRAM was
tells you.
launching that new
Hello,
group set
Tom.
last week.
Oh, Jess, can you tell us about this new specialized bike?
No, but Joey threw an amazing fundraiser for the mountain bike community.
That's right.
And that was amazing. And now a portion of when you buy a bike, a little bit gets donated back to the roads to the trails where you'll be riding that bike.
That's cool.
So
Yeah.
every mountain bike we sell, we have a certain proportion put us, of that at the end of the month. We'll write a check every month to the club.
That's really nice.
That's amazing.
And
That's
if we ever get into like doing the road advocacy, we'll do something similar with road stuff for.
There's some wheels a turning around here. Pardon the pun with the bike moniker, but there's some things happening locally with regard.
I think if we party,
it's
partnered up with the Amish.
I'll tell you what.
I would say between all the shoulders and stuff, we would do pretty well.
Jack and I were doing that long ride over in St. Mary's, and a group of Amish like rolled by going the other way on like big old mountain bikes, just like flying.
Yeah. Between the horse and buggy and like safer roads.
That clean living, Jess. Yeah. That's what it is. Clean living. They were moving them mountain bikes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of about it. Did you see the new Rainbow Red cassette, which is cool?
No.
That's about all that's cool.
That's cool.
SRAM released a new Force Group set last week.
Okay.
And then on the road side, they released one of the Rainbow cassettes that they have on the Eagle side.
Okay.
Which is cool. I don't know.
Well,
like I said, I'm not that in because I didn't even know the new Force was coming out.
Is this the time of year that like new things arrive in the industry, or is this?
I don't know. There's no consistency now.
No consistency with regard to when things show up.
It used to be in the fall with Interbike. Like that's when everything came out. Like that's pre-influencing interwebs. Like when like Bike Rumor was like the thing, or Bike Rate. Like there wasn't much else out you could find, and there wasn't social media.
Okay.
Like, you'd wait for Interbike.
So now it's more like when they have something ready, they pick a time that they just want to.
Just now seems like a good time.
Okay, I didn't know.
Joey also got a haircut. He got a whole 1 inch off cut.
Did you really?
A little. My hair feels so much lighter.
Did you donate it? I would have taken it.
So to be honest,
just like tape red hair to the top of your head.
I went somewhere else, Jeff.
I went down. Gosh,
gross.
I'm gonna sleep in turn 3 this year. No, I went to the haircuttery and I was like really contemplating. I was like, do I just get it trimmed up, or do I just go and get it all cut off? So I went to the chair. I'm like, here's my 2 options. She like refused, and then like my hair is always nice and soft, and all the other ladies came over and felt it, and then she's like, why you want it all cut off? I was like, well,
all the ladies at the hair color are feeling your head.
Oh yeah,
lovely.
It was nice.
Lovely.
And then my style, I forgot her name. She's done my hair since I was like 16. But I haven't seen her since a year and a half ago.
Yeah, because you haven't had your haircut.
Like, where have you been?
COVID.
She knows my mom and everything, and
everybody knows your mom.
Hey,
not in that way. Your mom's just been in the county for a long time, working in the school systems.
Yeah, she's like, if your mom and mother-in-law want it cut, like tell them, like call us. She's like, you invested a lot of time in that.
Wait, I thought it was just the mother-in-law that gave you grief over the hair. Your mom gives
my mom lately has. I don't know if she's talking to Debbie, but like my mom keeps sending me pictures of like short hair Joey.
No, I think you probably just needed to get it trimmed.
So she trimmed it. She said it was very, very healthy.
Yeah.
She just layered it a little bit because I just screw it straight out. So like it was, it's a little easier to. It doesn't look like much at all, but I can feel a difference.
You can feel the difference. Yeah.
Oh yeah. $30 for an inch. I was like, holy cow! Hey, I haven't spent money on a haircut in a year and a half. I usually spend that every like 3 weeks. So
I do. I know the drill.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, that's
I know the drill.
That's fine. I
Yep, I know.
Year and a half of not getting my haircut.
But Jess, you're happy with the hair, right? I just saw you sitting there playing with it. Why are you holding your nose? Are you that not happy with the hair?
It's fine. It's just hair.
Ouch. It's just fine, Joey.
After I get a picture with Chris at I'll get a cut. Chris Howell.
Okay.
Yeah. Next year, Croatan.
It kind of creeps me out when he pulls it back in a ponytail.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
That is kind of weird.
You don't like that? You should grow the front ponytail too with the beard. You can have the front ponytail.
No, I have trimmed my beard frequently.
Yeah.
But we were just all waiting, like, he's sending us pictures in the hair place, and we're all like, and I came on, I'm like, are you sure you got your hair cut? Like, it doesn't look like you got anything cut off. Like, it looks just the same.
She said the new thing that people do, I don't know if it's called like the Costanza or something, is like when people want to get their hair cut off like this, is they like almost shave the middle, but leave it all on the outside.
Oh, you would have to do that at least for a little while.
She's like, if you're going to do it, you got to do that for a couple days.
Yeah. You got to have something.
That's because she wants more money from you.
Yeah, because you would go back twice.
You had to go twice in a week.
Who knows? I would probably just leave it. Wear a hat.
No, what you need to do is you shave the bottom, and the top and leave just like one long strip
No.
all around.
With my beard,
And then-
make it look like go through my beard and
And
everything.
then the back too, and then you just have like the poops coming off the
No.
side of your head. That would be fantastic.
Maybe I'll do a mullet for Dirty Kitten and then cut it.
Get you real drunk at Croatan, and we're gonna break out the clippers and cut the hair
No,
in fun ways. And
I'll have a drink at Croatan, but
yeah,
those days are gone. I can't hang with you people.
oh, I can't. You know, I can't hang at
I
all.
barely drank last year, and I didn't drink it unpaved. And
No.
oh,
Well, I'm really looking forward to Croatan. It feels like it's going to be. Y'all had Monster Cross, so I'm really feeling like this is my kickoff. So I'm excited for it. Ready for it. Ready to go. I got
that was
the
like our
miles.
Croatan preview. We got Camp Larry.
Yeah, I got the miles in. So I'm feeling good. So
You studied for the test.
I have been
as Matt would
I've
say.
been studying hard, Matt. I have been not only cramming. I'm both cramming and studying hard. So
I've got like
I'll be ready to go slow all the way
quick
100
short
miles.
bursts at a time. Mountain biking.
Yeah.
For like a mile and then off and on and off and on.
It's all right. You get it. You get it. I'm excited to see Jerry's going to be there too.
Oh yeah. Jerry won't talk to me right now, so maybe he'll unshun me.
Oh, he has shunned you. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, him
What
shun.
happened? Why was the shun? What was the driver behind the shun?
Something very sexual, I think.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. He doesn't play that game.
It's funny though.
You were
Is it-
immediately shunned.
Yeah.
And that's not true. That's not true. We jest, Jess. So
Yeah.
anyway, you guys want to do this or that?
No.
Ready.
Ready. In honor of St. June fundraiser, Chipotle or Taco Bell?
Ooh.
Jessica?
I hate Taco Bell.
So Chipotle all the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I might like from Taco Bell is the blue Mountain Dew, Baja Blast or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Baja Blast.
I love Baja Blast, but
Do the do.
other
Drink that with
than-
vodka back in the day.
I did.
All right.
Baja
Oh,
Blast.
really? I was just going for that one.
We actually it used to be next to where I used to work.
Beach.
So when I was doing summer camps, I used to just walk next door and get a nice cold drink, and
Sure.
that was very satisfying. But I really like Chipotle.
That's funny. I just got a text,
Jerry.
from Jerry to me and Joey. So you have, you are unshunned. It seems like right here, the magic of the program.
It just happened. The
Unshunned
program.
him.
My grandma says the program is on.
You got to
the
watch
TV.
your programs tonight. The program. So I will go also with Chipotle all day. Taco Bell destroys me, and I get in this weird little kick where it's like, oh, Taco Bell, that might be good. And then you try it, and then you actually get away with it once. And then the second time, it's like, wham! It hits you.
When the kids are spending too long in the bathroom during my math class, I yell down the hallway. I'm like, "Did you have Taco Bell last night?" And the kids are like, "This is so embarrassing." And I was like, "Taco Bell or Taco Runs?"
Bong. Joey?
I actually really like Taco Bell.
Really?
I have multiple Yelp reviews of Taco Bell.
Okay.
All good.
All good.
Yeah.
All right.
One time I woke up in the morning and Wes and Joey were in our house on Big Bear, and I woke up and there was these family sized boxes of Taco Bell in our trash, and there's Wes sleeping on the couch, and I was like, what the hell happened here?
He probably had Taco Bell fixins all
Yeah,
over him.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, we used to go. We're really close now.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough because a good Taco Bell
Mhm.
with chips and cheese.
So when you get a good Taco Bell experience, it can lure you in. That's exactly
yeah.
what happens to me. And then you go again, and it's like they literally have put something absurd in the food. So did you make a choice, Taco Bell or?
I might actually go Taco Bell.
Okay, Taco Bell. It is
I mean, I will put someone through college if we're doing fundraisers at Taco Bell.
right on. Jessica, camping or a beach house?
Beach house
That's
with
very
a proper working
Turn it-
bathroom, and I can shower, and I can put my moisturizer on at night.
But
And
you do know that all those beach houses have cameras on the bathroom.
it doesn't matter. I
Okay,
don't
that's
care.
fine.
I don't care.
I'm
I
the
just,
same way.
Want a place to take a shower when I get done and put on moisturizer on my face.
So I got an instant hot water heater, propane driven instant hot water heater for camping. So I will have hot showers wherever I go from now on. instant hot water propane. Ready to go. Locked and loaded.
Can I put my moisturizer on at night? And
Yeah. And you're camping? Of course you can.
I know, but I am going to I hate walking to brush my teeth. I hate that.
Oh, I don't do that. I just brush your teeth right outside your tent.
I don't brush my teeth.
I'm going to go. Well, this actually is kind of hard. If we're thinking purely of Croatan and this weekend's experience that is going to be Croatan, camping all the way. But I do love me a beach house. There's no doubt about it. I'm excited. This year, we're going to go to Cape Lookout a couple of times and down in North Carolina and do some beach camping. Joey?
During Croatan?
No, but it's not far from there. You go over to Davis and take the ferry over. So it's really not too far. Camping, Joey, or beach house?
This weekend's going to be fun camping.
Yeah.
I think if it's just a couple of us, and I don't want to sleep in a speedway alone. I mean, maybe I'm in the forest, but
Wake up in the speedway all alone.
I don't know. I think if we had the same people in a big old beach house, that'd be fun.
It'd be fun too. You know what?
Pillow fights.
You know what?
No
it comes
plumbing,
down,
and
it's the company that you keep. It's not the where you are.
yeah, I don't care where we're at.
Comes down
That's
to
where it is.
That is. Okay, Jessica, would you rather roll back to using a flip phone or roll back to using a giant desktop computer tower with a giant 50-pound monitor?
Well, my public school classroom still has 2 desktops in it.
Oh, Lord. But you at least have little flat screens, don't you? You don't have the giant,
Well, they are little flat screens. You're
Okay.
right. And and then their laptop is so big that they give me,
Okay.
and it dies in an hour. That I might as well just make it a desktop because
Okay.
you had to plug it in anyway, right? What?
Right, yep.
What? That's still a desktop, right?
So you're going to go with the desktop. You're going to keep your fancy smartphone.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my fancy smartphone.
Okay.
I like being able to text from my watch. I like being able to
Oh.
walk down the hallway and send a message to my mom or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'm walking through the hallway and texting on it, and the kids are like, "Who's she talking to?" And I'm talking into my watch, but it's just my mom.
If I had to choose, I could not give up my fancy smartphone. I'm not addicted to it, but boy, does it make life convenient when you're out and you need some information and it's right there at your fingertips. So I would abandon my laptop and go back to a giant desktop tower computer to not have to use a flip phone.
You can plug it into our Ethernet cord box.
Could you imagine me coming in here on podcast night
Right?
carrying a
Plugging
giant
it in.
computer? Joey,
I'd probably use a flip phone.
flip phone?
Yeah.
You remember when Wes tried to go back to using a flip phone? That was so funny.
There was a point in time where Wes tried to use his iPod with Google Voice or whatever as his phone.
Did it work?
No, because when he actually needed it, he wasn't around Wi-Fi on the road.
That's right. You gotta have Wi-Fi.
Freaking idiot. Yeah, he tried to go back to flip phone. He tried so many things to beat the system.
I remember
He
him.
still has just his old iPhone from 4 years ago.
I've seen him with that flip phone. And I'd watch him. He'd open it up, and there'd be a group message, and it would
Oh,
literally
it'd
he would
frustrate him.
have to scroll. He never could read anything. So maybe that's why we never hear from him. He's actually gone back to the flip phone
I don't
again,
know.
and he hasn't actually read our messages that we sent him. I send him a message once a week.
Do you really?
No.
No.
Okay. You said flip phone, right? You said flip phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Last one. Work on a rusty bike, Jessica, or ride a rusty bike?
Does it make a difference if I'm riding a rusty bike? Will I know the difference?
Probably. Those things won't.
I don't work on bikes. I don't work on any bike. So, I guess I should work on some bike.
He's up over there.
I guess working on a rusty bike is a step in the right direction for me. I don't know.
That's tough. Working on a rusty bike has got to be miserable because just nothing ever comes back together unless you've got the golden touch. Watch, that's what Golden Boy's going to answer. It's going to be over this. Oh, yeah, that's my big. I'm all right. I would rather ride a rusty bike.
What did you just say?
What's your answer? I want to hear your answer.
Well,
I know what he's going to say.
considering how many rusty bikes that we do work on that are not rodeo labs or they're not rusty on purpose,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with ride.
Ride.
Yeah.
Ride it. Ride the rusty bike.
Something satisfying about possibly getting tetanus while you're trying to make a customer happy. because they neglect. This is in my shed for 30 years.
What is it? What is the thought process that goes through somebody's head where they have that bike that's been sitting in the shed for that long, and then they pull out and be like, "Yeah, now's the time. I'm going to turn this piece into something."
Probably watch my air quotes getting fit.
And they're going to say, "I would like it for it to act and shift perfectly."
Yeah.
It must shift perfectly at this point in the game. I'll never quite get my head around that. All right. Do either one of you have anything else you'd like to share with our listeners before we decide to say goodnight? Oh, crickets.
No, but I love going to bed at 7.
It's nice. We're getting out of here early tonight, aren't we?
I love going to bed at 7:30.
We are getting out of here
Makes me
early.
happy.
That's nice. Okay, Joey, anything from you?
No, I'll think of it in about 2 minutes when
That's
we're doing
okay.
the full closing.
Thanks, everybody, for listening to this episode of Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt. If you've enjoyed the podcast, then maybe consider joining our Patreon family. We really do appreciate all of the support, and your monthly donation of just a couple of bucks really helps us keep things moving forward. Right? Moving forward. That's what we want to do. Move forward. Joey, if somebody wants to move forward with us, where would they find us?
Well, you can find me in turn 2, if you know what I mean, next weekend.
You come out and touch my tent.
Yeah. Don't do that. My wife's in there. You can find us on Instagram at Mid-Atlantic GTD. Our website is graveltraveldirt.com.
Friends, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'd say if you're getting, I'm really bad about getting on our Instagram.
I do stuff every once in a while.
I'd say we'll
Yeah,
have
you
to do
guys
a
didn't
roll
even
call.
post for International Women's Day today.
Yeah, we're bad about that. We're bad about actually posting anything that really matters.
You post about like Sector 4, whatever that's called.
The problem is, it's not that I don't even know those things are happening. So if you would actually tell me, then I would be more obliged. I don't have an influencer in my life to let me know of all the important things that I'm supposed to be keeping track of. So.
Joey posted about me 4 years ago on his Instagram about International Women's Day.
He knows you're not an international woman, right?
I know.
Whoa!
It was hashtag boss babe. It was.
Boss bitch.
Okay, folks. Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt is recorded this week from right here in Joey and Jess and Blake's kitchen. And Blake's been very good tonight.
He did very good once I put him upstairs.
Once he was upstairs whining and barking, and then as soon as you brought him down, he was like, "Uh-oh, Mama's serious." He just sat on. I forgot he was down here. He's just sitting down there being really good and quiet.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we need to do before we start podcasting. We send him
Finding
upstairs.
a good time, yeah.
Yeah, and then we bring him back downstairs when we start so that he can be a part of the show. Thanks for riding along, everybody. Until next time, do good, be nice, go slow, respect others.
Bye-bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.